the way that the media is set up here in South Florida is some sort of reflective of the lack of power of the Haitian community as well. If the media were stronger here, better organized, more money, more people, would that help the rise of the Haitian community, greater presence and so forth? Yeah.
I think you can look at the example of the Cuban community and how radio, especially in the 80s and 90s, was used to mobilize that community. It also has to do with numbers, and it has to do with the way political boundaries are drawn. But yes, I mean, I think a strong media mobilizes people to become citizens, to vote, to press for citizenship and other rights issues. So sure, I think there's a strong connection.
And I want to make the connection as we are wrapping right now for this panel here. I want to make the connection to Haiti as well. What role does the media have, or strong media have, in helping Haiti move forward in the years to come from where it is right now? And I'll start with you, Pierre Nazon. What do you think? The role of the media in Haiti to get Haiti, helping Haiti basically rise?
But you need the local media, the outside in the country too.
Mm-hmm.
You need more information, more educated, because the Haitian people need a more stronger media in Haiti.
Okay. Sissy?
I think it has to come, quite frankly, it has to come from government down. I think that Haitian media need to have a sense of freedom to be able to work. I think we were getting towards that, and then, you know, just one catastrophe after another came in. You know, many of the Haitian journalists were killed, and, you know, so it needs an international help, but I think it needs to have a signal from the Haitian government that, yes, we need a thriving media. It has to be built in almost constitutionally to give that sense of, yes, do your work. Talk about, I mean, and it's so hard because of the kinds of politics that we have. I mean, just look at our election, what's going on right now. How can Haitian journalists feel free to really cover that and do the kinds of stories that need to be done? Yet then we've got people dying of cholera still. We've got people still living in tents. And I mean, there's just so much to do. So I think it, you know, it has to come from the journalists, but it has to have that sense of freedom that is expressed from the government down.
In the 2 months that I spent working on this project to bring the news information to the 10 cities in Haiti, I found out that there's such a huge gap in education and the role that radio can play in educating people.
Exactly.
Because the news that that I put together every day was basically wash your hands and how to dig a latrine. You know, this is where the hospitals are, this is where the food is. And people basically needed that kind of information. And I'm seeing that there is a huge gap that radio can play, a huge role that radio can play in educating people. So
Well, I'd echo what Cece said, maybe in a different language, which is, you know, remind all of the people involved and all of these talks about reconstruction that media has to be considered an institution that is apart from but centrally important to governance. And so if you're talking about creating institutions and investing in education and infrastructure and creating a legal framework that guarantees press freedom, in fomenting community radio, you have to include media in the concept of good government. Why? Because it makes government transparent, because it brings voice, because it tells government workers what policies are needed, what policies aren't working. One of the people on the video spoke about it was the media that brought the cholera epidemic. That's a classic function of a free, unfettered media. There's another issue which people sometimes talk about is the media being polarized, the media being irresponsible. My answer to that is allow there to be a free media, and at the same time make it easy for nonprofit media to exist without being co-opted and coerced. And then you'll have the commercial media owned by people who probably have political orientations but are also interested in making money. You'll have nonprofit media whose main interest is serving a particular community. And foment journalism as a profession, foment it through education, foment it through press freedom. You know, other organizations can create opportunities for reflection, for professional development. I think if you have a diverse media system and you can encourage without intrusion journalism professionalism, you're going to have a media that does a lot of good things, both for economic development and for democratic quality.
Thank you so much. I know we can sit here and talk about this for a long, long time, much longer than this. But unfortunately, I have to wrap it up.
Okay.
And I want to thank our panel very much, Pierre Nazon Beaulier from Haitian Radio here, Creole Language Radio and the Voice of America, Professor Sissi Wahisi from the School of Communication at the University of Miami, as well as Professor Sally Hughes from the School of Communication and the Center for Latin American Studies as well. Thank you very much, and thank you to the audience for being here.